Hello and welcome to Crinnew Crafts with Waterford Libraries. Today we are going to be making paper plate sun catchers, and they're very easy to make and they're super fun too. So here's an example of one I made earlier. It's a very simple one, but you can also make some cool shapes in your sun catcher. So you see I made a little sun. So all you need is some paper plates, some paint or some colours or markers or even stickers, anything you want to decorate the outside of the paper plate. You need cling film, you need thread or wool, some PVA glue like this, and a scissors, but be very careful with the scissors and ask a grown-up for help if you need it. So to start off, you're going to take your paper plate. Now what I did was I painted the outside of my paper plate, see, like that? So I painted it with yellow for the sun. So you could paint yours, or you could use markers or colours or just stickers to just decorate it. Then you're going to fold the paper plate in two, like this. And we're going to cut out the middle part. So taking extra special care, or getting your grown-up to help, is always a good plan. You're going to cut out, see? The middle part, just like that. So you end up with a lovely little circle shape, like this, in the middle. So I'm going to take my yellow one now, and then you need to get your cling film, and you have to find the edges of the cling film. That can always be a little bit tricky, so you might need a little bit of help with this. Take your cling film and unroll it like this, and then you're going to lay it flat down on the table. So I'm going to have to move my scissors and everything, so I can lay it flat down on the table like this. So can you see that there on the camera? There it is, flat down on the table. The next part is you're going to take your circle and lay it down flat on the table as well, on top of the cling film, so it's just there like that. And then you need to take your PVA glue and just put the PVA glue into the middle of the circle. So I'll show you that again there. Just like that, and then you just get a glue stick or any other thing you have to spread the glue on with. I actually could only find a piece of paper here today. I had a glue stick, but it seems to have gone missing, but it's okay. Use whatever you have. I'm a big believer in that, so use whatever you have at home, and then it's just going to look like this. And don't worry about the glue looking all white, because that's just going to dry anyway, just like in our other ones. You see? It'll just dry. So after you've done that, you can then get your shape, make your shape. So you can either do one like this, or if you want to get very fancy, you can make a sun, or you can make a flower, or you might decide to make maybe a tree. Anything you like, really. Well, I'm making a sun, so I cut out a circle from tissue paper. Now the tissue paper I've used is just this little stuff that I had around the house. So I made a circle out of that, and then I cut up my purple tissue paper into little squares like this, and you just stick them on in a sun shape. And I'll show you that now in a second. I just put a couple of them on there so you can see what I mean. So there you go, there's the sun shape. So when you finished making your shape, and mine looks like this, I'll show you now. This is kind of a tricky part. So what you do is, you have your roll of cling film, you spread it out like this, and you fold it over. So if you need a little bit of help with that, get your help. It's very tricky. It's just going to look like that. And the next part is you have to cut off the roll of cling film. So you get your scissors again, and you cut off the extra bit of cling film. And it's very tricky to cut cling film. So I wouldn't mind a little bit of help with this myself. Now, so once you have the extra bit of cling film cut off, it's going to look like this, which you think, that looks a little bit messy, doesn't it? So what you do is you turn it around, and all the extra little bits, you just fold them over like so, and they'll stick in on the other side of the plate. So that, when you turn it around again, you have your sun. Isn't that cool? And it's so easy. And you can make whatever shape you like. And if you want to, then you can make a hole in the top here, either using your scissors again, which you have to be very careful with for that part, or you might have a hole puncher. You can put a hole up here, and taking your string or your wool, you can pop that in. So I did that earlier with my other sun, and you can see. And then you can just hang it in your window in your bedroom or in the kitchen, wherever the sun shines in, and you'll see the lovely sun coming in through your lovely pattern. So I hope you might enjoy making these on Cruinniú na nÓg today. And join us again soon for more crafts in Waterford Libraries. Take care.